Let's take a look at the construction of a plug top. So you notice that one of the pins is longer than the other two pins. This is your earth pin here and is made of brass, as are the other two pins. But you notice on the earth pin there is no coating around the outside. So this here, this white section on these ones, isn't a change in the material. It is a brass pin, but it's actually wrapped with an insulator on the outside. So first of all, why is the earth pin larger? So that's the first thing. So if we look at a socket outlet here, we can see that the windows here, or the shutters, are closed, preventing you from poking anything in there. So if I was to bring in my screwdriver, I can't actually access what would be the live parts in here. To do so, I need to insert something in here, and as I lever it down, hopefully we can see those windows open. So we can see the fact that now we've opened those connections. Well, I've used a screwdriver. That's not the correct way to do it. So let's pull that back out. So what does open those shutters is the longer earth pin. So when we position the earth pin like so, when we push it into place, it opens those up so we can put in our plug top. So that's the reason why the earth pin is longer, in order to open these shutters. It's made of brass. Why is it made of brass? Because it's a good conductive material. It's also hard and machinable, so they've machined it into this position, and it doesn't have a reaction to copper. So in other words, you'll talk about dissimilar metals as you go through your course. If I was to screw into a brass terminal a copper conductor, which I will, because we've seen that obviously these are fine stranded copper, there is no reaction between the two that could cause corrosion. So that's why brass is used. Good conductor, hard, machinable, and the fact that it has no chemical reaction with the copper. If we look now at an older plug top, I'll bring this one in. I've done well to save this one. Very similar design. So as we look at it, we can see the earth pin is larger than the two live connections. Exactly the same as we had before, but hopefully you've subtly noticed the fact there is no sheath around the lower part, or insulating material around the lower part of the live pins that we've got on this one here. Now the problem with these is people with very young fingers, small hands, ladies with small hands, gentlemen with small hands, with these style of older plug tops there was an issue. I'll try and demonstrate it to you. So in this position here, as we insert it, we can see the windows are open, and we've now made an electrical connection there. Now my fingers can't touch those live parts. However, if you were a child or had smaller hands, you could actually get in, and as you put your plug top in, touch those live pins and receive an electric shock because it's conducting electricity at that part. If we bring back our original plug top, our newer style one, we can see when we start to be in that position just there where we would be conducting, all you can see on the live pins is the white, which is obviously the insulating material. So if your fingers were in there touching the pins, you'd actually be touching the insulator, and therefore you wouldn't receive electric shock. And there was a big push to replace these some years ago as portable appliance testing was carried out in installations such as in the workplace. And one of the things they did was remove these from service because of that reason.